And what is very important is food.
Right.
Every day needs food, but our food came from other countries.
Yeah.
For
Ano man na, bro? Why is it that we're supposed to be a agricultural country? So I saw this no news no few months ago na wala tayong onions. But then I also see news that there are cabbage or carrots being thrown at the middle of the road because nobody is buying them or it's oversupply. And also see this news that billions of dollars is being imported the agricultural products, even no rice as a rice eating country. Now we are importing a lot of these goods. And then you can see if you go outside of the metropolitan area, daghan mag-farm sa Pilipinas. Yeah, daghan mag nananom or why is it, for me it doesn't make sense.
it's a broken system that is really designed to be broken. That's what I
Hmm.
see. And I'll just give you one example that you could really always relate. If you go now to a a store, a grocery store, or anywhere from a wet market, you will find a cherry tomato. You will get a price of 500 to 700, and you will say, "A cherry tomato, it's expensive. Maybe this cherry tomato is it's really it's difficult to grow."
Mhm.
So what I did myself, said, okay, let's try to plant cherry tomato. Actually, growing a cherry tomato is just the same growing a regular tomato. But the problem is, no one is growing a cherry tomato, and you have to ship it outside from Cebu on other places. So this price becomes expensive. But this price goes from so many levels of people for it to come here in Cebu. And when we grow our tomato, even I can price it at maybe 150 or 100 or maybe 80. But for the market price for our cherry tomato is like 150. But that's the answer. Like, you know, there's the demand, there's the need, and why we're getting, and it can be grown here in Cebu. And why we're getting cherry tomato from other region, right? So it's the same way with onion. We can grow onion here, but it is carefully designed to be broken because if my business is importation, I can get. So you have to cripple the system. But the problem with this kind of business is it's a good business actually. These guys are really smart entrepreneurs. But the problem is it's not sort of it doesn't connect to our values. You will be rich, but you're making it expensive to the people. Like it's not ethical for me. It's good to make money and buy those things, but if you're doing things unethical, that's not good because you have the advantage of having a big
Do
store.
they even know this or consider this? For example, if you're a trading business, no, that's basically your business model. But middleman ka. And do they even realize that this is the case? Uh, or while you say like they don't have any idea, it's just their business model is to trade, right? And so, or do you think that no, there's really sabotage going on so that no people will not grow cherry tomato so that we can import it and all these no logistics or importers and middleman can earn a lot or
It's
just not lack of knowledge.
it's both ways. Like it's both ways. Because of a very bad system, some people we nakatapulan na po. So that's why we just buy. So it's our fault also, and people take advantage on it. Especially now with the climate change. So the result of agriculture really is very difficult business if you don't know how, if you don't have the right infrastructure. These guys in other countries or other region might have a very good infrastructure That's why they have this stable supply. And Cebu having no supply will be taken advantage. So if I have the cherry tomato, wala kayo diyan, then I'll double it or quadruple it because you don't have. And that's why Arca is trying to do, is to prove that we can grow it here or grow it in the neighboring locations where it can be more accessible, right? So it's both ways. It's, they know that it's not working and they will take advantage on it, and for the people also that it has really there, but they don't want to explore things like our farmers in the mountain. They know that, oh, we cannot grow cucumber, we'll just grow corn, but actually they can grow other crops there. So the lack of knowledge, the lack of infrastructures, and the lack of motivations is also an advantage for somebody who supplies.